Bernie Sanders, who is very pro Joe Biden, very pro Democrat, very pro Ukraine war, and he has not called for a ceasefire.
Oh, thank God! I thought he would let me down.
So now, like his staffers and people who were, or his former people who worked for him, his campaign are now. They put out this video, so it's like something like 300 of them, or maybe now it's even more, have put out this video urging him to call for a ceasefire. You want to watch it? So the thing that's interesting to me is that these people are totally cool with the slaughter of Ukraine, totally cool with starting with Russiagate, totally cool which led to this almost World War III in Ukraine, which is a BS proxy war. That is a garbage war that is provoked by the United States and NATO. But they don't have any problem with that. But now they're upset over this. This is adorable. Watch this.
Hi, Bernie.
Hey, Bernie.
Hi, Senator Sanders. My name is Raya Almasor.
My name is Kevin Rabinovich.
My name is Young Jung Cho.
Nuseba.
David Shore.
Brianna Blewett.
Michaela Kaplan.
Anna Fertig.
Lakshmi Devi Gopal.
Daniela.
Becca Rast.
Waleed Shahid.
My name is Erica England, and I worked for you, Bernie.
My name is Shabad Singh, and I worked for you, Bernie.
We were inspired by your campaign and leadership,
in part because of your deep anti-war convictions.
I am opposed to giving the president a blank check to launch a unilateral invasion and occupation of Iraq.
You're
But not anymore. Okay.
Just dawned on you now, did it, kids?
Right. Now they're like, oh,
wait a minute. You hate the chuds and the right-wingers and the alt-right pipeline and the people that didn't like Star Wars. But now it hits... Boy, is America about anything else than I don't care about anybody else till it happens to me?
That's right.
That is the number one. Our values, in case you're wondering, that's that.
I used to say that about conservatives, that they can't understand a problem until it affects them personally.
Yeah.
But that is no longer just for conservatives.
No, it's America.
That's America.
That's what America's built on.
That's America.
for dignity and justice for all.
And your deep commitment to the basic humanity of all Israelis and Palestinians.
We are going to have to treat the Palestinian people with respect and dignity.
As a fellow Jewish American, this is something that I've always admired about you and why I came to work for you.
We are disappointed that you have not taken leadership in this moment, calling for a ceasefire.
Particularly when grief is being weaponized by American politicians to support horrific atrocities by Israel against Palestinians.
What about when it's being used to keep a war going in Ukraine that is slaughtering hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians? How about that?
I'm not from there, so I don't care.
They don't have a problem with that.
Ding dong, woke is dead. Woke is gone. Woke is dead.
That's
what that is.
Has Bernie called for a ceasefire in Ukraine? Has he? I don't know.
We don't even pay attention to that. Most of the time, I'm paying attention to things about gender.
Yes.
And all of this is funded by our government.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
We are seeing a revitalization of the anti-war and pro-peace movement across the country.
Wah, wah, wah.
Totally cool with lots of wars, especially the Ukraine one.
I didn't go to that other anti-war rally because there were libertarians there.
There were libertarians there.
Ew. Ew, I'm disappointed. If Bernie had gone to that, I would be making the same video.
Of all races and faiths and backgrounds coming together for a political revolution in our foreign policy. And you inspired a lot of these people, these activists on the streets today.
You, Bernie, are the strongest voice in the U.S. Senate on progressive foreign policy.
We ask you to stand up more forcefully.
It's just like a joke. These people are they just memory hole everything. And then all of a sudden, now so this is called a fictionalization. This is a lionization that Bernie does not deserve. Bernie was for the bombing of Kosovo. Bernie's for Ukraine. He's for World War III. He's for it.
By the way, I'm sure most of them were for making a vaccine Gaza.
Yes.
Of people didn't want to get vaccinated.
Yes.
Blockading them. I'm sure they were all for that.
Take their kids away if they don't get vaccinated, that kind of thing. I'm sure they were. But they all think they're beautiful people.
As you always have, against war and bombs.
No, he hasn't.
I've been in a coma for the last 6 years.
You're right. Right. Have you been in a coma for the last 30 years?
Bernie, I went in a coma in 2016. It just came out now.
We asked you to stand up. What's this?
We ask you to stand up more forcefully, as you always have.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
War and bombs, and for peace, freedom, and justice.
I mean, I lie to myself and tell myself that Bernie always stands up against war, even though Bernie's a war pig.
Wait, if I were Bernie,
I tell myself that because if I didn't lie to myself, I would have to make a video like this all the time.
Thank you for already speaking up about the humanitarian crisis in Gaza and the importance of releasing all hostages.
But we know our government can do more.
Please call for a ceasefire.
No, not going to happen.
Companion to the
Not going to happen. Joe,
who's paying you?
Who's paying you? You piece of actor. That's what Bernie would say to them.
Did Russia pay you to say that to me?
Are you being paid by Iran? Is Hezbollah? Are you Hezbollah?
Welcome to adulthood, kids.
Yep. Welcome to having your heart broken by a guy who's a lying phoney.
I'd feel worse for you, but it should have happened a long time ago.
Yep. It should have happened a long time. So they can totally ignore all that shit. Except now something about Palestine trips a wire in them. And then they realize, oh, Bernie.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Whoopsie. Here we go.
Ceasefire Now resolution, introduced by Representative Rashida Tlaib and Representative Cori Bush.
Support and end.
So I'll give at least Rashid Tlaib and Cori Bush introduced a ceasefire resolution.
They're gone next term.
They're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone. None of the other stuff, all the other letdowns of
They're going to get the Nina Turner treatment. Remember when AIPAC put like $6 million into that race?
She learned to never do that again.
She learned to never do that again.
Yep.
And now she's out making fake worker organizations because of it.
To military funding for atrocities or occupation of Palestinian people.
If not now, when?
If not you and us, then who?
We believe in you.
Why?
We believe in you.
Wow.
There's no reason to believe in him.
Wow. I mean,
absolutely no reason to believe in him. He's I mean, he's supporting people who crushed a railroad union strike. He's supporting people who took away your bodily autonomy. He's supporting people who are for the slaughter of Ukrainians and stoking World War III and the expansion of the military.
What a collection of assholes. Hey,
I know
they're all college educated. You got to be college educated to be this much of an absolute dipshit, right? We believe in it still. I mean, you know what it is? Once you spend all that money that you're going to pay for the rest of your goddamn life, right?
Yeah.
The system better not be an entire fake, or I was just taken for 80 grand.
Yep. Okay, so the Bernie Sanders, I guess those aren't his staffers. I'm guessing those are people who worked for his campaign.
I mean, I should hope so. If they were staffers, I'd be like, wow.
Yeah, that's not his staffers.
The staffers learned that a while ago, right?
That's right. The staffers don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The staffers they certainly aren't quitting their job. Warren Gunnels is memory holding every fucking horrible thing that Bernie Sanders ever did. That's how he sleeps at night. I sent him a DM. Hey, how do you sleep at night? How do you look at yourself in the mirror? I didn't get a response. I didn't think so.
You know what you kids should do is send one of these wonderful presentations to Coca-Cola for taking BLM off their site.
Yep. So that's true. You caught Coca-Cola took Black Lives Matter.
They
took Black Lives Matter off their website
for supporting Hamas
because they support Palestinians.
They just heard of this now, not right at the beginning when BLM very forthrightly said we support the Palestinians.
Yep.
They ignored it until now.
Hey, come see us doing a live stand-up show in Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, Levittown, New York, Red Bank, New Jersey, Wilmington, Delaware, Covina, California, Burbank, California, Oxnard, California, Venice, California, and Palmdale, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.